Lagos State is the smallest state in the country, but it has the highest number of populations, both foreigners and Nigerians living in it. Lagos State currently has about 18 million people living in it. It has lots of waters, and this has made it possible for government to keep reclaiming more lands in order to provide more real estate for this teeming population in Lagos State. My name is Shanta. I'm your trusted Lagos realtor. I help you live well, invest smart, securing your future home property at a time. Today I'm bringing an update information at the Solace Platinum and Solace Residential. I'm going to be attaching the videos of these different estates right here for you. Solace Residential and Solace Platinum is a prime waterfront property located on Chevron Drive, the far end of the Chevron Drive, and on the expressway that leads you into the famous and prestigious Gracefield Island. If you're familiar with the island, you will know that Chevron Drive has remained an ever-growing location, and it is a mixed use neighborhood. There are lots of businesses on Chevron Drive and likewise high-end residential estates right here. Smart investors that are really intentional to earn money in real estate via investing on safe and affordable real estate. This video is for you. I introduced this estate to you early in the year when we started selling around March, and some persons has already keyed in, and this is another opportunity for you seeing this video for the first time and is interested in real estate to key into something very timeless on Chevron Drive. This property has a C of O as a title, and it also has a governor's consent, which is a double security for your investment. What you're looking at is the gatehouse to the Solace Platinum. Solace Platinum is a mixed real estate community. We have a business district here and the residential district. The commercial is a place where you can build a hospital, hotel, restaurants, spa, fast foods, and so much more. While inside residential, you can build short-let apartments, you can build luxury houses. This estate is located in a hot and prime neighborhood that shares boundaries with Northern Foreshore. Northern Foreshore is the estate that has houses you're seeing right here, and it also shares boundary across this road with the famous Victoria Gardens. That is the house you're seeing there. I'm going to be turning the camera to show you all this so that you can see it very well. We have two land sizes, 600 square meters and 300 square meters. We have a 6-month payment plan. You can start with 30 million naira. And currently we have a promo, a 10% independence promo that is still currently running on this property, which means that 300 square meters is currently selling for 100 million naira, and for the 600 square meters 195 million for the residential plots, while for the commercial plots the 600 square meters is 220.5 million naira. I must also make you understand that this estate is in an upcoming neighborhood. If you look very closely, you will see that the road is still under construction, and there are still no visible finished houses inside where this property is. Because we are still reclaiming more lands, this place is going to be fully ready for development in the next 12 to 18 months. I must have to tell you this fact about this so that you know what you're getting into. So to secure these units or properties, give me a call on the number showing on your screen. I'll also be dropping my WhatsApp link on the description so that you can send me a direct message clicking on the WhatsApp link so that we talk about your interest on this property. We are going to be driving down into where the residential is, so I'm going to be attaching the entire video on this video so that you get to see everything. I'm going to be turning the camera now to show you this beautiful and lovely investment right here in the heart of town, Chevron Drive to be precisely. Now this is the Gravitas Causeway Expressway. I mentioned that the road is still under construction, and the road is also coming up to the drainage level, and the same thing that we are also doing inside the estate, we are sand filling to bring it up to the road level. So we are taking the burden of sand filling completely away from you. This same road also takes you into the Solace Residential, which is strictly a residential neighborhood. The houses you're seeing is inside Northern Foreshore Estate, which is our closest neighbor, and further down is still part of the estate that is still yet to be reclaimed. Let's walk into the estate properly to check it out. We are doing some filling, and we are also doing the gatehouse. So let's see it before we go over to the residential. The Solace Platinum starts from that fence you're looking at now, and it extends further down. This is the gatehouse, and it still extends further down to where we are still reclaiming. That this is the sharp sands, the substance that has been brought, and that is awaiting to be used to fill up this part of the estate. We are currently doing demodding, which is simply a process of excavating the mods, the black mods from the ground, in order to sand fill it with the sharp sands you're looking at. So this is a high level of sand filling in order to give investors great value for their investment and also safety of the investment. What this demodding will do is it's going to help your structures to stand firm and well on the ground without having to bend or crack in the future when you build your various projects. All right, so we are paying attention to details in order to give you maximum returns on investment. We have 5 plots currently on 10% discount here. 300 square meters is going for 100 million naira, while the 600 square meters is going for 195 million naira. Then the commercial is going for 220.5 million naira. If you miss investing in Pinnock Beach, if you miss investing in Lekki Phase 1, Lekki Foreshore, Orange Island, do not miss invest, because if Orange Island delivered 100% to its investors, trust me, this property is going to give you 200% returns on investment. You can only get to enjoy this if you key in now. Give me a call to secure this plot. Max 18 to 24 months from now, this place will be transformed into a brand new luxury community you will wish you have invested into when it is still at this stage. 30 million only, you can lock down the plots currently available here and spread the payment for 6 months with a very minimal interest. Our gatehouse is taking shape. Work is going on. The dredging machine is just over there, dredging more sand and sampling this place to make it livable in the shortest period of time. These are still all part of the estate. We have about 10 acres of land here, and we are still reclaiming some more. That is where you're looking at. The reclamation still extends further down. Let's quickly go over to the Solace Residential in order to check it out and to also tell you more information about the Solace Residential. We are going to be driving down to the residential. So this is once again the Gravitas Causeway Expressway, which is the major expressway that takes you further into the Gracefield Island, where you're seeing those exotic houses. Let me zoom in further. You can see the houses here. These houses are inside the Gracefield Island, so you know that this property is equally ready. But as I said, I need to prepare your mind. This is a 12 to 18 months investment for the Solace Residential and Commercial. All right, so this is the road that takes you to the Solace Residential. So join me, let us drive down to the estate together. This is inside the Solace Residential. I told you we are going to be driving all the way into the residential district or residential area. Once again, this is a reclaimed land, and this is how far we have gone with the reclamation on the residential. So I'm going to be turning the camera once again to walk you further into the estate and also take you close to the waterfront. Remember, this is a prized investment, a timeless investment in the heart of Chevron Drive. It's a solid real estate located inside a growing and a developing island, the Gracefield Island. Investing or owning a waterfront property is something of pride. It is something of status. If you have watched this video up to this point, I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for coming this far with me. And if you are yet to subscribe on my channel, please do where to do so and call me to know more about this property and then how you can lock it down, secure some plots now before the prices changes. There is still a 10% discount on the plots of land here. The 300 square meters here at the Solace Residential is 117 million. The best time to buy properties is at the developing stage, yes, so that you can enjoy the early first movers advantage that comes with property investment. This property has a C of O. I just turned the camera now so that you can have a full view and a proper view of the Solace Residential. This property is once again for eagle-eyed smart investors that want to enjoy first movers advantage with investment in a prime location right here on Chevron Drive. What you're looking at is the inside of the Solace Residential. Let me zoom in. It rained today, and that's why you're seeing some waters gathered here. And once again, it's a reclaimed land. Reclamation is still ongoing, and that is why you're seeing the pipes that is bringing sand from all the way from the mainland. These are sharp sands, and all this is to give you a solid land where you can build your home without having to think about sinking. Let's walk further in to close to the waterfront. We still have waterfront plots remaining. And then before we go, this is the Gracefield Island. Let me zoom in. Gracefield Island, check it out. That's Gracefield Island, which is the first island that opened up this neighborhood. And this project began as far back as 2018, 2019. Check the Gracefield Island on the internet, you get more information. So this project began as far back as 5 to 8 years ago. Some persons bought this place. My clients bought this place when it was just water. A lot of persons bought this property when it was going for 5 million, 10 million, So the best time to buy real estate was yesterday, and today is another great time to key into affordable genuine real estate on Chevron Drive. Estate extends to that road you're seeing. That's the major road. That's the gravitas causeway expressway where we drove into the estate. So the estate fence gets to up to that point. We haven't done the fence. We are waiting for the land to settle properly before we can start doing the perimeter fencing. I told you earlier that this property is very properly located. All these you're looking at are houses inside Pinnock Beach Estate at Osakpa and its neighborhood. While if you go down, follow the camera, you will see these houses you're looking at is still also a blocks of apartments at Osakpa and Agungi neighborhood. While further down is houses inside the prestigious Northern Foreshore Estate, which is one of the high-end residential estates that surrounds this neighborhood. So you can imagine the caliber of persons that would want to own their homes and live here and enjoy the water view. What you're looking at is the waterfront. There are still waterfront plots, the plots that are facing the water directly. These are also sharp sands. I said that earlier, these are sharp sands that is also being used to sandfill more lands. We are still going to pour another level of sand in order to bring this land you're looking at up to the road level and for you to be fit for your structures to stand on it. Smart thing to do is to invest into this property now at the stage it is currently on, so they can get it at the good prices it's currently selling for. We have 10% discount, which is only available here also on 5 plots. It's a 30 million down payment. You can lock down a plot or more here at either of the offers, whether you want to invest in the Solace Platinum, which is the first place we stopped at where we started this video. If you also want to secure your own slot right here inside Solace Residential, then it's up to you. Give me a call. Let's talk about so that I can help you to make a proper decision and lock down these properties now. We currently have a 10% discount on 5 plots remaining. We have actually sold some plots, 170 million for the 300 square meters and 500 square meters, 180 million naira. To get a 600 square meters inside Northern Foreshop, which is our closest neighbor here, you're going to be holding nothing less than 400 million to secure a full plot there. I mean, why not use that 400 million and buy about 2 plots here now and resell one when this place is ready to develop and use the money for the projects. We have done about 2 allocations here for investors who had keyed in earlier, and I would want you to be the next person that will be allocated right here at Solace Residential. Give me a call, send me a message on number showing on your screen, and also I'll be dropping my WhatsApp link on the description so that you can send me a direct message using the WhatsApp link. See you on my next video. Bye bye.